Also would like to try to avoid any animal encounters. In today's video, we're gonna do our first road trip on the new motorbike, and somehow we end up here, out in the wind, the rain, but on a beautiful beach. So let's go. What is going on, YouTube? Greetings from my bed here in Jomtien Pattaya Beach, Thailand. I just woke up probably about 10 minutes ago. It's so cool to be able to wake up to this. But it does get monotonous and boring, so I was trying to think of what do I want to do today? And if you watched my last video, you'll know I just bought a motorbike to travel around Thailand. Well, I'm in this apartment for about another 6 weeks because I have a bunch of administrative things to take care of here in Thailand before I set off on my motorbike adventure around Thailand. But I mentioned that I wanted to do some test runs. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to get out of bed here. I'm going to get out of bed here. I'm going to fully pack my backpack. If you don't know, I only travel with one backpack. I'll link a video up here. So my bike is set up basically to carry everything I own. So I'm going to fully pack my backpack, and then I'm going to head to this place called Rayong here in Thailand. Where I want to go is probably about an hour, hour and 20 minutes away. My friend Mark from Australia told me that before you get to the ferry that takes you over to this famous island called Koh Chang, the beach on this road called 1001 is amazing. There's all kinds of little resorts to stay at. So I think what I'm going to do is, like I mentioned, get everything packed up and then head to that road 1001, check out the beaches, and maybe even rent a condo for the night, take you along with that adventure, because that's how I'm going to be traveling. I'm never going to book anything. I'm just going to travel, show up somewhere, find a place to sleep for the night or two, and explore the town. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get up, make the bed, get everything packed, and then we're gonna hit the road. So let's go do that. All right, so I don't have to be too careful with how I pack this stuff because my motorcycle has a ton of storage. I have the little storage compartment on the back, and then I have my under the seat storage. So I've got somewhere around 60, 70 liters of storage. All right, let's get this zipped up. I don't want to bore you too much with this packing stuff. I've got a whole packing video that details what's in my bag. Really important thing, my passport. You can't forget that when you're traveling overseas. It just doesn't get you through the airport. You can't check into a hotel without your passport. So yeah, we're all packed up for the most part. It's really simple. When you're traveling like this and you have storage space, it's different than traveling by plane, like I mentioned. I would pack totally different. But that's it. We're ready to go. So let's head down to the motorbike and pack that up and hit the road. Oh, hey, let me show you what we got going on here. All right, so if you guys were watching my video before, you'll notice that this is a different box. So my last box did not fit my backpack, and that is what is most important to me, that my backpack will fit in this box. That's all I really cared about. I didn't care about how fancy it was, so I went with a cheaper box that fits my backpack. Also, let's show you this here. So we've also got this seat storage here. Tons of storage. So let me go ahead and get this bike packed up here real quick. Okay, so in this seat storage, we're gonna go ahead and put the electronics bag and all my toiletries. All right, so we're actually good underneath the seat. So still a ton of storage left underneath that seat if I ever need it. And let's go ahead,
The whole reason I got this one right here is, hopefully this doesn't make a liar out of me. My entire backpack fits in here perfectly with my computer in it, everything in it. All right, let me go ahead and back this bike out and we'll get on the road. So one of the really cool things about the setup that I have is I don't have to carry a backpack on my back. I don't have to carry anything on my back, which is exactly what I wanted, to be honest with you. Exactly what I was trying to get out of this. Kapkun Cup. Kapkun Cup is thank you. So I've got two ways to go. One is a little bit more highway. One is less highway. So I think I'm gonna go less highway. And also I think it'll be a better beach view for you. So hopefully the audio is okay here. You know, I did this before and the audio seemed to work out pretty good. So hopefully that's the case again. But this is the little beach road I live on. So the beach runs all the way around there. Unfortunately, there's no road that just continues along the beach the entire time. Kind of sucks. Actually, this is the perfect little place to stop right here. Should be a good opportunity for me to try this detachable lanyard here. This is still a work in progress, trying to use this this camera around my neck. So we'll see. I might have to switch that up, maybe to the GoPro. So we're here at Jomtien Beach here. Big sign says Jomtien Beach. This is the beach I live at. And if you look over there, you'll see that the land just continues. It goes up into this gulf and then around. And then you've got that point over there. See if I can zoom in a little bit here for you. Yeah, you got that point over there. We're actually going there. Going a little bit around there actually. And yeah, there's supposed to be some beautiful beaches over there. That's where Rayong is. So that's where we're headed. So now comes the hour-long ride. A little bit over an hour, especially the way I'm taking, probably, I don't know, hour and 20, 30 minutes. Because I'm going mostly back road. The map I showed you was more like highway style driving. So yeah, that's where we're going. Like I mentioned, this is the end of the road here. This is the end of the line for this beach road. There's a dog that was in my video the other day. All of you guys commented about that dog just chilling in my video. There he was, making another appearance. So this is the end of the line for the road. That's really unfortunate. They should run a road all along this beach. It would be so nice. See, we're doing these little back roads. This is kind of what I want to do, so easy peasy. All right, I think we're gonna cue a little music montage here. It's gonna take me an hour, a little bit over an hour to get to Rayong, but we'll make it like 30 seconds for you. So let's do it.
Hey, I got a confession. Been losing all momentum. Just because it's easy, but that don't make it better.
All right, I didn't give you a whole lot of the ride because, to be honest with you, it got pretty windy and then rainy and I'm like soaked. And I actually have a rain poncho. I should have grabbed that rain poncho out. I should have that out all the time. So that was a little lesson learned. But we're getting close to that 1001 road that my buddy Mark told me about, which is supposed to be super scenic. Kind of sucks, it's really cloudy right now. if it has that crystal clear blue water, we're not gonna see it because it's gonna be dreary, I think. We'll see. I just heard how beautiful this beach is down here, but right now it's just really windy and choppy. There is this beach resort at the end of this drive. I couldn't get a hold of the owners to see if I could book a night. They don't have a, they don't have a great internet presence. They got a Facebook page, but no way to book. Can't book them on Agoda. So I'm curious. Somewhere down here is a beachfront. I'm gonna try to go this way. We're gonna try to go left. This might be a little sketch. All right, I missed this road here, I guess. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Oh man. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, we'll give it a try. I mean, this is a little nuts. The first motorbike tour. I'm waiting for like monkeys or to jump out or something. I don't know about this. I do not know about this. Where in the heck are you taking me, Google? Gee, man. Are you freaking kidding me? There's gotta be a different way. Oh my God. Yeah, this bike's definitely not built for this. This cannot be the right way. Try to do this without falling here. If I do fall, you'll get a... No. No, this was like private residence. Alright. Yep, that was not it. That was not it. Now I hear dogs. Oh no. I don't want to piss off some dog. So the ocean is right over there. There are buildings here, but this is like people's private residence. I feel kind of bad actually, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna jump on the GPS again. I got no clue. So believe it or not, Google is telling me I'm going the right way. I need to keep going that way. So I'm gonna go just a little bit further just to see. This is nuts. This is the kind of adventure that I kind of wanted though. So not on my first day on the bike though. Like, I can't remember whose video I was watching. Somebody else that was doing a motorbike tour. They dumped this bike on a road similar. Like, look at that. There's no way I can go through that. Yeah, I do not want to go through that. Nope. All right, we're gonna abort this mission and go try to find another place. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's try not to kill ourselves. Oh, shoot. Also would like to try to avoid any animal encounters. I don't want to jinx myself, but the Aerox is performing pretty well on this crap here. This is where I was really worried about slipping. I can feel myself slipping a little bit. I got to be careful here. All right, there we go. Yeah, I can feel myself sliding a little bit, but not too bad. Okay. Sheesh. All right, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna go find somewhere to sit down and eat. Maybe one of those beachfront places. And then evaluate the hotel situation. See which hotel we're gonna get. So, whew, all right, back on pavement. That's good.
Papaya salad with
Okay.
and fried sweet and sour pork.
Yeah. Papaya spicy?
Little bit spicy. Thank you.
At this place called OK on the beach here, you can see, I mean, it is so windy today. Like, I picked probably the worst day of the year to come here. You can see, it's beautiful. Thank you. All right, so we got some good food here for about $6 with the Coke. So I found a couple hotels. There are a couple that are really interesting. Anywhere between $17 and $25. So pretty good price. So after I finish this up, I think I'm gonna head that way and try to find a hotel. Okay, so there are a bunch of different places around here, but this one has an ocean view and it's walkable to the ocean. So I figured, why not? It's 1,000 baht, which is right now about, I think, $28 or something. They had cheaper. I could have found places for 15, a little bit more inland. I don't even know how this place is going to be inside. Maybe it's a dump, but it seems not to be a dump, so we'll see. Whew. All right, let's get all this stuff off. I bring everything into the hotel. I don't want to leave anything on the bike. I'm not super worried about things getting stolen here in Thailand, but you know, you don't want to take that chance. I mean, my computer and all that kind of stuff's in there. All right, I'll give you a quick tour of this place. Not a whole lot to look at. We'll start off with the bedroom / everything room. It's just a hotel room. Got an AC in here. I wouldn't rent a place without AC in Thailand. Never, never, never. Little refrigerator down there. I'll have to check out and see if anything's in there. I don't think so. But this is kind of like a mom and pop place. I actually really like it. The guy was super nice. And there's a little cafe where they do breakfast. I'm gonna go check out the cafe. Let's see if I can get the lights on in here. Let's see. Oh, you gotta do the card for the lights. Okay. So this is a Thai style bathroom here. Basically everything in one. The good thing is a lot of times these heaters, so this is what heats the water up. A lot of times these are in the shower and that makes me super uncomfortable. So at least it's not in the little shower area. But this is a, typical Thai bathroom where everything's in one. I normally stay in more Western style places, so you guys haven't really got to see this from me, but this is very, very, very Thai style. And then over here, we've got the TV. I haven't tried the Wi-Fi out yet. It does have Wi-Fi, but I haven't tried it. And this is the star of the show. I guess kind of what I paid for. I could have got a place for 600 baht instead of 1,000 baht. $20 instead of $30, but got this beautiful ocean view here. I don't know how well you can see it. Just zoom it in here a little bit. That was the road I was riding on this morning. So yeah, so let's talk about the first day on the motorbike here. So I learned a couple of valuable lessons. Number one, Google is not going to provide me a good route. I'm going to kind of have to figure out the route myself. It took me down a bunch of like construction areas and I had to turn around because there was no way around it. Took me down some dead-end roads and kept leading me back to a main highway, even though I know there's a way to get there on side roads. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research in the future on my own from one point to another, because I definitely don't want to be on highways as much as I was today. That's why you don't have a lot of driving footage, because I was on a highway and it was just kind of dangerous to mess with my phone. I'm also considering getting a GoPro 10 to make it a little bit easier to film. I do love filming with this iPhone, but on a motorbike tour, I think it'll be much easier to do that with a GoPro. But we'll see. Maybe I'll give it another try with the iPhone. But I also use Google Maps on my iPhone, so switching back and forth was kind of a pain. Number two, I got rained on pretty bad. My shirt dried real quick, but my shorts didn't, so I was wet the whole time. It's like finally dry. I have one of those like 99-cent parkas that you can throw over you, the plastic parkas. I should have dug that out and thrown it on myself, or at least I should put it in a spot where it's easy to access so I can just pull over on the side of the road real quick and throw it on instead of having to dig through my seat. I didn't even try to dig through my seat. I just kept going, powered through it. I was like, hey, I'm wearing merino wool, it'll dry quick, but my shorts didn't. That's another thing. Since I was on the highway a lot, I realized I definitely need to get some pants. I do have a long sleeve shirt. I probably didn't need it today, but I might in the future. I definitely want to get more appropriate riding gear. I was getting a little windburn out there, so I don't want to do that again. So those were the only two like real big issues that I think I had. I was kind of like all over the place because I didn't plan this at all, and that's kind of the way I want to roll in the future. It's a little bit hectic trying to figure things out, like trying to find that hotel I thought was at the very end of the beach. I ended up actually finding a way to get over there, and it's closed. I didn't even show it on video. I was kind of frustrated trying to get over there, but I did eventually find a way. There was actually a little like beach road that goes over there along the beach. I mean, it was really just a bunch of sand packed down, but it's on Google Maps as a road, which is kind of funny. It's where I shot the intro to this video, actually, on that road. But yeah, I mean, for the first time doing it, there were definitely some bugs, but that's kind of why I wanted to do this. I want to kind of work out the bugs with, number one, with filming, and number two, just like the logistical side of it. On a good note, the motorbike is like perfectly set up for carrying all my stuff. I was able to fit my backpack in the trunk really easily. The stuff I needed to access really quickly, I put underneath the seat. Perfect. The Aerox doesn't have like storage in the handlebar area like some of the mopeds do, and I kind of wish I had that. But other than that, that was a good thing. The storage on the bike is really good. So that's my video. I'm not gonna shoot anymore today. I'm just gonna kind of relax, maybe edit this video and post it. See you next video.
Just because it's easy, well, that don't make it better. I wanna dig my hands deep down in the dirt, take a walk along the street if I'm feeling dessert. All of this convenience just doesn't work for me. I wanna play with fire, let me get hurt.